Hi, I'm Scott Wozniak, lead singer for the melodic metal band Crossing Rubicon. One thing that really sets Vision Studios apart from other studios that I've worked in is the atmosphere. I mean, working with Dave, having him behind the console, I mean, as a vocalist when I was doing my part, he knew how to work with me to get the best performance out of me. Some guys are just, oh, that sounded great, that sounded great. Dave was always the, I know you got a better one in there. I know you can do better. He was able to coerce a better performance than any other studio I've ever worked in. We needed to get this demo because we had a big show coming up. Talked to Dave and we had set up a couple of recording times, and a couple of the members of the band took really ill. So we actually had to cancel a couple of recording sessions. Came down to about 2 weeks before the show and one 4-hour recording session with Dave. Of course, we came in, recorded the demo in the 4 hours, a little extra time for vocal tracks, singers. After we got down the initial recording sessions done, Dave had a very small time scale to get the actual mixing done, and the guy stayed up overnight to get us a product. Actually, it was on Thanksgiving. We actually had a product finished for the show. It was a miracle. It's kind of one of those things you get nervous of when you're putting your life's work onto a recording. Taking it in, doing the car test, when you turn on the car, crank the speakers up, and actually hear it for the first time in a real environment, I was blown away by the quality. I mean, to be honest with you, I was like, let's take this thing and start shopping record labels with it, because that's what I was getting. He was able to really capture a strong bass response and actually still good mid-range guitar tones, and my vocals never sounded better. And to get that out as quick as possible, again, I was blown away. I would say if there was ever a high-pressure environment for recording, it would be recording live. There's always that stress that if you botch up royally, that I wasn't going to be there. You're thinking about the live show. And there's really nothing more important than that connection that an artist makes with their audience. Worrying about something like a recording process coming in the middle of all that, you don't want it to take away from those magical moments you could have on stage. And I will say that bringing Dave in to record a live album, a live recording for us, you really didn't even know he was there. He allowed me to do my thing, and he did his thing. Again, it put me in a much more comfortable atmosphere, and at the end of it, he came back with something great. You know, that was pretty amazing. He really was able to capture that environment, the live environment. Dave is the kind of person that when he gets behind something, he's all in. Any situation where I needed to ask a question about the music industry, he was the guy to go to. Gotten a lot of advice from him, and that session paid for itself multiple times because of it. Because of working with Dave. There really hasn't been a question of where to direct other artists to. Anybody that comes up to me and says, hey, by the way, I really like your recording, you know, do you know any place? Go to Vision Studios. Talk to my friend Dave.
It's all right.